Let me think about it. Let me come to you another time. Let me talk to my wife. Let me talk to my husband. These are just a very small portion of the objections that all of the real estate professionals out there get. Do you get any one of them? I think the most famous one would be, let me think about it. This is a very common objection that all over the world is used by our customers. And you know what? It's very fair that they use them. But the question is really, what can you do about it? Is there something that you can do about it? Now, first things first, I need to talk to you about your emotions. Yes, your emotions. Not you. You. Yes, your emotions. Because they are important. You, as a professional, always need to stay calm, need to stay steady, and every time that objection hits you, you need to absorb it with the best pleasure ever. Yes, an objection. Because you know what an objection means, right? An objection means that people are actually interested. So it's your opportunity to take that objection, and if you reframe it, then you have the opportunity to close it. But what do most agents do? They take the objection and they get disappointed, and they get angry, and they get like, oh my God, another objection. No. You need to understand the human psychology. Why do people object? There are 4 reasons why people object. 1, they're not really comfortable with the price or with the value that they're seeing. And because they have a concern about the price and the value, they are objection. Reason number 2, they don't trust you. Yes, it's you. You are the reason they're objecting. You have not been doing a good job in connecting with your clients. You have not been doing a good job in building a relationship with this client. And that's the reason that they're objection. They just don't trust you. Number 3, they're having an issue with one of the conditions or in the overall state of the property. And because of that, they are raising concerns. And number 4, the most common reason why people object is because people are scared to make a decision. And that is a very common problem because people are buying a property. They're buying something of such tremendous value that they're not ready to make a decision. It comes from a lot of confidence and a lot of certainty and being in the right state of mind to make that decision. And sometimes you as a real estate professional need to realize that. You need to realize that this is all emotion and you need to regulate that emotion by regulating your own emotion first by staying calm, staying steady, being professional, and then taking in an objection and reframing it so that it creates an opportunity. So let's go to a little example. Let's make it a little practical here. Let's say you do get an objection, as in, let me think about it. Now, the average agent would just say, let me think about it. Okay, the agent would say, okay, well, then you think about it. I will follow up with you in a couple of days. And that ends the conversation, that ends the viewing, that ends the presentation. Bye-bye. But what if you are a pro agent? And a pro agent would approach it much differently. When the customer comes and says, let me think about it, you would reply with, well, of course you want to think about it, Mr. Client. I mean, this is a big decision. What means that I want you to think about it. And I really truly hope that I can help you in that process. Now, to help you in that process, maybe you can help me understand what is it particularly that you want to think about. Is it something that I have been presenting to you that's not clear? Is there any concerns with the price or with the state of the property? Or is there something else that I can help you with? Please help me understand, Mr. Client, Mrs. Client, what is it particularly that you want to think about? And that will create a conversation that you can go deeper into the emotion and the understanding of how can you help your clients in the process of helping them make that decision. So when you do that, your clients will come back to you and say, it seems a bit expensive. Now you got the real objection. So the let me think about it, you already reframed into the real objection. What is, he thinks it's a little bit expensive. And that gives you the opportunity to say, well, I completely understand that you might think it's expensive, but based on our latest research in the market, comparing it with a lot of other properties in the neighborhood, you're getting it actually at a very fair market rate. And based on this market rate, you still have the opportunity to make in an offer. I mean, I can truly see that you really like the property, and I can truly see that once we walk through the property, you can see that this is something that you might enjoy living in. So why don't we see what we can do in making it the right price for you? Would you like to make an offer? You see, you are reframing it putting a lot of confidence there, taking all the fear away and letting them feel comfortable that they can trust you and making them comfortable that they can get that right value. So your opportunity for every single objection is to reframe it, create an opportunity, and see if you still can close that deal. I hope that gives you a lot of answers on objection handling. If you have more questions about objection handling or you're struggling with objection handling, I would really advise you to go to our Propcoach University. You can find the link below, and I hope to see you again here next time.